Hi.
Happy New Year.
Happy new Ace Attorney game. Except it's Miles Edgeworth.
2000. I'm gonna still Ace Attorney. 2011. What a year. What a concept.
Yeah, that's when Black and White came out.
It is. Remember being back in like 2011, like Black and White came out a few years later, Black 2, White 2 came out, and it's like, wow, Pokemon's been getting so much better and better. I'm sure this isn't the peak for the next 10 years.
I missed Black and White when it first came around because I had played 4. I lost the game when I went on a trip on a bus for a cross country meet. I left it in my duffel bag. Never found the duffel bag again. It's probably on that bus somewhere. Some kid probably found it and probably got themselves a nice copy of Pokemon Pearl at Flint of the Elite Four. I never knew that, what's her name? Cynthia was the champion for the longest time.
Very unfortunate.
But then in like 2013, I picked back up Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, it's been a while. Oh, new black. Yeah, let's try the new black version. I'm like, holy shit, this game's awesome. But anyway.
Oh no.
Turnabout.
Was it just me or was that slow?
I think it's just slow.
We're on a plane again. Why?
Yeah, we're on a plane again.
Fucking plane again.
There it is. We can see it. It's the episode of Piece from the East. By the way, this has nothing to do with Pokemon. It's fucking Ace Attorney. The president's private plane is arriving from the lake.
At Gord Lake. Gordy. Wait, the president?
Can you hear it? The cheers of the crowd. Welcome, Zangfa Republic, Mr. President. Mr. President, this way, please. Your answer waits. Is this the president of, like, El Tigres? Wait, is that who I think it is?
Not El Tigre.
Yeah. A few days ago, a smuggling ring that has been long played by nation is exposed.
Oh, this happens, like...
Possible thanks to the country's
as
prosecution office.
soon as the first game ends. Holy shit. I thought there'd be, like, a time skip or something.
From the bottom of my heart, I convey unto them my most utmost gratitude. However, the battle is still not over. I declare here and now, the hammer of justice shall be brought down upon all evil. More like the hammer of the gun. Eek.
I missed Ace Attorney.
Hurry, contact the prosecutor's office. We need that man, Miles Edgeworth. If there's anyone who can solve this case, it's him.
Fucking.
That's one's for the boys.
Yeah. That's what Phoenix saw from his bed.
Hey, I have to go investigate a shooting. Well, that's great, honey. Word of this must have reached every corner of the world by now. By the way, fair warning. If any of the dialogue seems off, this is a fan translation. This game was never released in America.
Yeah. Gotta say, really cool of them to start with a presidential assassination. I'm on board.
Is this the only Ace Attorney game never released in the States? No?
With the Great Ace Attorney coming out, I believe so.
Yeah, the Great Ace Attorney came out, so yeah, this has never had an official release. Only one.
Only one.
Unless there might be a mobile game or something like that. An assassination attempt on the Republic of Zenfa. And also...
I mean, attempt. I think it succeeded, right?
Yeah, Gumshoe's there already.
Yeah. This is the last we'll see of fucking Gumshoe.
It's an attempt, but maybe he didn't die yet. You don't know. My name is Miles Edgeworth.
Or maybe someone else got shot by mistake.
I'm the prosecutor. I was asked to investigate this grave incident, but upon my arrival... Do you want to do Gumshoe again?
You can do Gumshoe this time, I think.
Mr. Edgeworth! We've been waiting for you, pal, sir.
Like, question mark, as if anyone who's playing this game needs it.
This man is Dick Gumshoe. I mean, maybe this is your very first game. You don't know. Maybe you got it for Christmas from, like, one of your relatives in Japan.
I mean, better cover their bases, I suppose.
He's a detective at the local precinct who assists me on all cases under my jurisdiction. What is the president's current condition? I'm still not sure, sir. The paramedics just entered his plane a few moments ago. I see. Hope it's nothing too serious. He was shot, Edgeworth.
Did you see the blood splatter?
Very well, detective. Please show me around the crime scene. You don't know. Maybe he got shot in the arm. You know, like,
Oh yeah,
I forget what the death rate for bullets.
There's definitely an artery there.
The death rate for bullets, like in general, I think is like 30% now, which is bad. But I think that accounts for like getting hit in the head, getting hit in the heart, etc., and important arteries. Roger that, sir. Just tourniquet it.
Yeah, I mean, really, that Shinzo Abe should have done a tourniquet.
I don't think that would have mattered. It was a fucking shotgun.
They should add that gun to Splatoon, honestly.
Yeah, they would have called it the Abemeister or something like that.
The Shinzo Fire.
Hey, mister, just a minute, I'm begging you.
Getting quick out the door with this one. Oh wait, no, that's not who I thought it was. I guess I'll do this voice because I haven't had a voice yet. Mister, you're the prosecutor in charge of all these parts, right? Could I ask you a little something real quick?
I'm afraid I must refrain from commenting for now. Let's go, detective.
Hey, wait, Mr. Prosecutor.
Hold on, Mr. Edgeworth. Wait for me, sir.
I thought that was gonna be Kay Faraday. I was like, that's fucking quick.
Now then, detective, care to fill me in on the detail? Oh, yeah, Kay's probably not coming back until, like, the 4th case. If at all.
I think it's gotta be sooner, right? Maybe not first, but...
I hope.
Yeah, I mean, I hope. Holy shit! This motherfucker got his clothes from the same guy that does all the clothes for, like, those anime women you see, like, drawn on Twitter, and it's, like, their fucking, like, pants are, like, in their asshole.
Yeah, just rippled. Somebody has clearly never bought a suit that fits. Basically, the whole thing happened here in the Gourd Lake Park. There was a big welcoming event for the president of the Republic of Zhengfa. President of Zhengfa, Di-Jun... Oh, God. Di-Jun Huang, I think.
Di-Jun Huang, yeah.
Di-Jun Huang. As I recall, newspapers and news programmers were making quite a deal over the visit.
I wonder
what's the... Is there,
well, I was
like...
gonna say, I wonder if the name puns are directly translated and lost, or if the localizer, like the fan translators, are picking puns themselves.
Hopefully they played it every other Ace Attorney game and can, like, go with it. Newspaper article, jotted down in my organizer. It rained a bit, but it stopped just before his plane landed. Came out and all of a sudden, in the middle of his speech, bang! A gunshot. At least I think it was. You think. Truth is, I just got here as well, so I don't know all the details, sir. So you were also called here on short notice? Yep. And today was supposed to be my day off. And I was supposed to be at the High Prosecutor's office preparing a case for trial.
I bet that won't be relevant.
The Chief Prosecutor asked for you personally, sir. The Chief Prosecutor? Chief Prosecutor was taking part in the welcome event. Apparently, the Chief called out right after the incident occurred. Call Prosecutor Edgeworth. He's the one who can solve this case, he said. I see. So that's what happened. That's an awfully random thing to say after a shooting. After the incident, we sealed off the park right away. Which means the assassin is still in the park.
Ooh.
Maybe? You take a picture of the back of Gumshoe's head. An assassin in the crowd. This could get dangerous, sir. If there's another incident, these civilians could get in harm's way. This is a race against time. Let's begin the investigation first. We investigate the crime scene and gather some information. Precisely. Can the police do this? Is this like something they're allowed to do?
I mean, if
there
you
was a
want an
shooting.
answer,
We're locking off the park. All of you need to stay in the park.
I mean, I think the answer is no. But
I do not think you can force people to stay somewhere like this.
I think you can only do so if like you are actually like officially putting them like under like actually
arrest
officially
or
like detaining them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't detain an entire fucking 300 people crowd.
I do not believe you can. But
I'm pretty sure if people wanted to get the fuck out and drive, they would. So...
I mean, you can if you have a gun.
I guess. That would certainly work. However, it's Japan, so there's a lot less likely to be people running around with guns.
It's Japanifornia. I mean,
yeah, I guess that's fair. Precisely. Although this is the least Japanifornia, so this is a direct translation. This might be the most Japan we've ever seen in the Ace Attorney series.
That's actually true. That's actually true.
Precisely. There's no mistaking it. The president was targeted with a gun. Even under such tight security, the president was fired during the speech. Back to the logic. This is something I'll have to keep in mind. Detective Gumshoe? Where was security at during the time of the gunfire? Oh, the police was only in charge of guarding the park perimeter. The president was being protected by his own personal bodyguards. It's those guys over there. Why don't you go try talking to them, sir?
Their heads are like perfect orbs.
Yeah. To talk to someone, press the A button while standing near them.
Sir, what the fuck are you talking about?
Only a man of my intelligence can figure this out.
Yes, the president was shot. Genius.
There's my prosecutor's badge.
The badge!
However, I prefer to keep it in my pocket. Alright, good. They kept a good description. I love how he keeps it in his pocket. That's such a funny fucking, like, stupid... He's not the oldest president I've ever seen. He doesn't have his white hair yet. He must not be in the job for very long.
He'd be a good, like, reference art for a, like a lion lagoon.
Mr. Edgeworth, the bodyguards aren't over there. Yes, I know. Press the A button to talk to the bodyguards in front of the airplane. Yeah, what do you want? You were the president's bodyguards, correct? What was the president's security detail like during the speech? The president has 2 best men by his side. The rest are stationed near the stage area. We are professionals. We constantly keep our eyes on the crowd, scanning for any signs of suspicious activity. I see. In other words, security was flawless during the president's speech.
Clearly not. Like...
Let's keep going. We should talk to other people and examine anything suspicious.
That's not true.
In order to collect the remaining pieces of information from the scene of the crime.
I see, so that's how you ran up your info. So what do you do with all that info after it's squared away?
This girl definitely has a Kansai accent. Someone in the crowd is making quite a ruckus, but I don't have the time for that now. I need to
Mr.
tie
Prosecutor,
my shoe.
tell me how, please.
After gathering some, pieces of information, you try to find the connections between them. Detective!
How dare you share secrets of the Hey, now, don't be such a stick in the mud. What's this about finding connections?
Now, you connect the 2 pieces of information that share a link. That's Mr. Edgeworth's specialty. It's called logic, pal. Press the L button to use logic, and the X button to connect my thoughts. Should start by pressing the L button to use logic. Even though such tight security, the president was fired at. But security was flawless. Any suspicious people would have been noticed.
God, dude, it's fucking...
Therefore,
brains
the president was not fired at. So therefore, there was a hole. Brain blast.
That's what happened to the president, yeah.
Someone was able to fire a gun under flawless security. And they were able to avoid being spotted by professional bodyguards. That sounds like a sniper to me.
I mean, it showed us a pistol, but...
Yeah, they did show us a pistol, but that would be, like, my first thought. I'd be like, oh. Well, I guess based on the fucking bullet.
Yeah.
If it's like a little shitty 9mm bullet versus, like, a fucking super sniper caliber, there's no easy task. There has to be a certain amount of preparation beforehand. It's very likely that the president's assassination was a premeditated crime.
I mean, sure, that's a good thing to establish, but it's also like, who the fuck's gonna wake up one day and go, maybe I'll kill a political figure today. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if the Shinzo Abe situation was just a very, like, man, fuck that guy. Is he gonna be here today? Fuck it.
But that has to have been premeditated because the guy fucking handcrafted a gun in his apartment.
Yeah, maybe he was just hoping to shoot, like, I don't know, some
just
senator.
Whoever.
And then, like, Shinzo Abe walks up there and is like, fuck yeah. I
I
expected
think
nothing
that
less.
one. I think they determined that one was premeditated
Yeah,
because
probably.
of like, I think that was like a very political like murder. Like that guy hated what Shinzo Abe did, which fair enough. Uh, very bad politician, but
Unfortunately, they're having similar problems as we are having in America, but in like different contexts and economic spheres.
and you know what? Say what you will about how murder is bad or whatever. They started undoing a lot of those policies after the assassination.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Normally, like when someone dies in America, they fucking double, triple, quadruple down on
Yeah,
policies.
they make them a martyr and be like, you know what, fuck it, we're taking away like more of your rights. Yeah.
I expected nothing less from Mr. Edgeworth. What brilliant logic, sir. Yes, well, when you follow the facts and find a connection, you will begin to see the truth. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray farther from the truth. But if I think carefully before piecing the leads together, the logic should flow. Gourd Lake Park Stage. Begin investigation. Okay, let's start by examining everything we can. To examine, I approach anything that looks suspicious and press the A button. And if I want to consult with Gumshoe, I press the Y button for whatever reason I want to do that for. Yes, sir. The rain. It stopped, sir. It was pouring right until the president arrived. Even the mist after the rain has cleared up. Are you looking forward to the rain? I plan to go fishing at the lake. Rain gives you a better chance at a big catch, sir. During the president's welcoming event, all regular activities in the park were prohibited. It's not a regular activity. It's no activity more special to me than fishing in the lake. Detective Gumshoe. No court of law would recognize that as a special activity.
He's right though.
Even in the midst of such a momentous case, the detective is still his usual self.
He's literally so right.
I mean, there's nothing more special than fishing.
Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe, I assume you understand how to conduct an investigation? Of course, sir. The basics of any good investigation is collecting information. Examine suspicious objects, talk to suspicious people, every nook and cranny. Press the A button to examine objects and talk to people.
They better put that line in this again.
Also, each person may have something different to say about the evidence you've collected. You can present evidence from your organizer to the people you're talking to, sir. Press the R button to go over the evidence that I've collected in my organizer. And press the X button when talking with someone to present evidence to them. I've been with you for so long, Mr. Edgeworth. I've pretty much got most of the basics down. That's pretty much why you still haven't been promoted, detective. Actually, he keeps getting demoted. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah. You hit the... You have to hit, like, the
oh, right, I have to hit the present button. Hey, look at my badge. Such a tiny object. I'm surprised you don't lose it. It is an identification badge for us prosecutors, after all. I see. Must be tough. For me, I definitely lose it, sir. I'm always losing my police badge. Having such a talent for losing things must be tough. Mr. Edgeworth, you're such a joker. Even if you show that to me, I still have no idea what it is, sir.
It's a fucking newspaper.
He proclaimed that quite proudly.
Hey,
his knee is like directly
you're on
aligned.
the job. I don't know if you should be.
Have you found any traces of the assassin?
Nope, not at all, sir. No fingerprints or footprints of any kind. It's because everyone's touching everything and walking wherever they want.
Detective, don't you think that was a bit out of line? I agree, sir. I'll report it and see that it shows up on his next salary assessment.
Well, fuck, guys.
Wait, I want to see something. Yeah, I'm like touching his boob.
Yeah, you're like flicking his nipple, yeah.
Just a little bit. It's just very unfortunate. Do I still have the funny run animation? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's even better in this game.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no, I get to, like, do a stank leg. Good shit. Instead of, like, the long leg, he has the short leg. Wait, his run is less, like, active. It's actually, like, a little bit more of a hobble. That's cute. What is he taking pictures of?
The hammer of justice shall be brought upon all evil.
Looks like he's reading the speech notes on the floor, sir.
Guide to Public Speaking 3. Speak slowly and yell loudly with confidence, it says. I see, so that's how it's done. I guess I'll take another photo.
I have an objection to his behavior at work.
So the fucking president has the guy's like, oh, you speak confidently.
This is... Yeah, I was surprised to see it too, no matter how you look at it. This is definitely... Steel Samurai.
Already, huh?
The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. A hero from a popular TV program.
This is like seeing an old friend after a decade.
Popular with both children and adults, has broad appeal. It's like seeing an old friend get hit by a fucking plane.
No, I just mean the fact that it's a Steel Samurai again.
I mean, that's true.
Generally.
Oh, they used a Steel Samurai balloon at the welcoming event, sir. Perhaps he was chosen as the hero to represent our country.
I can't believe you stopped playing Spirit of Justice during the fucking Steel Samurai case.
Yeah, we should go back to it.
It's so good. I will do it with you after this.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Let's go. Actually go.
They had to have done it.
They had to have known.
Poor Steel Samurai balloon. It looks so miserable. To be fair, there was also a Steel Samurai balloon here in the very first Ace Attorney because Larry Butts was selling hot dogs with it as a mascot. And they all got eaten by Missile the Crime Dog. Except not for you, since I think you heard I can have a dog with me, and you're like, no thanks, I'll take anything else.
I just went for the metal detector first because I was like, well, that's the most useful.
I think everyone picks the other shit because they're like, this is funnier, and I want to see what other dumbass shit I can do with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like in Mother 3 when you have to clear that like pond to pull the needle under the water.
Yeah, and you have like
the animals
options
from Dr. Andonuts. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the thing that's obvious, and the other two that are just like, no. Yeah. Then you pick the one and he uses like a little fucking drip cup to like slowly scoop it.
And then the other one's like a blow dryer and it just blows on the water.
Indeed. Why did it do to deserve such a fate? According to witnesses, a gunshot was heard when the balloon popped.
I see.
Did a bullet from the gun hit the Steel Samurai balloon?
Or maybe it wasn't actually a gunshot and the balloon popped for some other reason.
Maybe it was an assassination attempt on the Steel Samurai. To desecrate the Steel Samurai like this is a serious crime.
It's not a serious crime when the president is killed, but what's the Steel Samurai balloon?
I gotta be honest, I think you would be much sadder if your Spampton doll got shot than any president.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Detective, we must not let this reprehensible assassin get away with this. Of course, sir. I think Edgeworth has kind of lost his mind a little bit. It's the flag of the Republic of Zengfa. Its symbol appears to be of a phoenix motif.
Like that one guy.
This is... What is it, sir? Haven't you noticed? There's an unusual spot in this flag. A bullet hole. Compared to the flag on the opposite side of the stage. There isn't a speck of dirt on it. This flag is spotless, sir. Yes. That is what the flag is supposed to look like. However, there's one spot in this flag that is out of place. Where is it, sir? Please explain so I can understand. What a helpless man. I suppose just to point it out to him. Move the cursor to the unusual spot in the flag and press the X button to present it.
When the spot is unusual.
Take that!
There's an unusual hole in this flag. Ah, you're right. Judging from the burn marks around the hole, it appears to be a bullet hole. A bullet hole? And the bullet from the gun must have gone through the flag.
Maybe the Steel Samurai killed him.
Maybe the Steel Samurai didn't want them to shoot the flag, so it jumped in front of the flag to take the bullet.
Oh, gross. He respects the flag? Ooh.
Well, the Zheng Fa flag, which has Phoenix on it, and Edgeworth would be all over that because his boyfriend is Phoenix.
There you go. Cracked it right open.
And Phoenix is in the Steel Samurai. He pulls him out. There you are, Phoenix! Help me! Seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now to calmly use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. Or examine the flowers. These flowers are delivered from a foreign country. I don't even know their names. Yeah, my favorite flowers are roses and carnations. Because when I see roses, I think of weddings. When I see carnations, I think of birthday parties. You're probably just thinking about all the cake you're allowed to eat.
That's so mean.
Please don't be blunt about it, sir. I mean, he's fucking
cute.
starving.
That's, yeah.
I don't think there's anything else to it.
It is kind of impressive that he, like, maintains his body weight.
It's impressive because he just runs everywhere. And he doesn't
runs
eat.
everywhere, and he all he eats is, like,
Ramen
one
noodles.
packet of noodles a night, like...
He's just, like, pounding the salt. He goes to Taco Bell just to, like, get the sauces.
Yeah, he goes up to Edgeworth. He's like, "How much money will you give me if I drink this sauce packet?" And then before like Edgeworth even says anything, he's down to.
Yeah. Ruptured balloon and the.
I mean, probably those two.
Yeah. As a result of the gunshot, there's a bullet hole in a flag and a ruptured balloon. That must mean 2 shots are fired, sir. If we include the shot that hit the president, it's possible that 3 shots are fired in total. No, it's also possible that the flag and the balloon were punctured by the same bullet. If only we could be certain about the number of gunshots. If you find the gun, you sure can. Now then, let's continue with the investigation.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. If you find anything new, could you please let me know?
I've been wondering for a while now, but who exactly is that woman? I thought she was just a nosy onlooker, but it looks like she's investigating too.
Hey, please, I'm begging ya.
In order to figure out how many shots were fired, we'll need to talk to a witness. It can't be helped. Let's try talking to her.
Mr. Prosecutor.
I fly, hater, IKEA.
She's cute. I like how she has a bear trap.
Yeah, she has everything ready. That thing is set to open.
It's
Yeah,
fucking hard.
Don't reel your arm back.
The name's Nicole Swift. Just between you and me, this case is gonna be my exclusive scoop. I'm like a lot of heart, but better.
Yeah, exclusive. Miss Swift, is it? Could you tell me what
Holy shit, your hand is fucking massive. How's your investigation coming along?
I would appreciate you retracting the hand comment. I'm very sensitive about that.
Y'all got a suspect yet, Mr. Yowie Hands? Where'd you get that frilly doohickey around your neck?
Could you please stop talking for a moment? I will be the one to ask the questions.
What is this, an interrogation? I reckon I was gonna get myself an interview.
I love her faces already.
I'd like
to know how many gunshots were fired. Can you please tell me what you saw?
Well, I guess... I ain't telling you nothing.
What?
My life depends on info. I ain't giving up that easily.
Don't be selfish, pal. Would you please cooperate with us? I wish you had Tabletop Simulator open, so anytime she pulls out the microphone, you just turn on TeamSpeak and double talk.
Selfish. If y'all ain't gonna share no info with me, then I'm gonna go get it from elsewhere.
Wait a minute, pal.
If I wait, are you gonna give me what I want? If not, adios, amigos.
You won't budge. We're at a stalemate here. A stalemate? I wonder about that. Well, what do you mean, sir? As you know, chess is one of my hobbies.
Oh god, let's hear it.
As you know, I'm rather good at it.
As you know, you can perform Il Vaticano with 2 bishops.
Did you know it's colloquially named BOOB? How does one go on the offensive against a defensive opponent?
That's a fake move, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
There are many tactics available. The second I heard you can take, it's the only way to take 2 pieces at once. I'm like, yeah, fuck, no, you can't. This isn't checkers.
Yeah, it was like it was made as a joke because there's like a chess meme subreddit that jokes a lot about en passant because that's like such a weirdly specific move.
Castling is already fucking weird enough.
Castling is already weird, yeah.
There are many tactics available on the chessboard. Really? I don't know much about chess. I prefer checkers. Even if it appears to be a flawless defense, there's always an opening.
Okay, but if it's stalemate, then like the game just ends.
Knight to e5. Observe as I break down her defense with my words. What's the shit move? King to e5 or something like that?
Oh, King e2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In order to get her to talk, I need to use the
bong
right
side
strategy. Yeah. Using the image of a chess game, I need to stay one step ahead of my opponent.
Uh-oh, my monitor. Hold on. Okay, we're good.
This is different. Did we enter the quiz show game from Paper
I've heard
Mario?
about this. I've heard about this, actually. I don't know how it works, but I've absolutely heard about this.
Now then, let's analyze the situation.
Until you give me some info, my trap's sealed shut. Actually, it's primed and ready to cut my arm off.
She has her guard up, so this is her defensive strategy. It's a pawn and a rook?
I think
Is
that's
that
like...
the king?
It might be a queen or a bishop. I don't know. Allie, what chess piece is this? It's a weird design. That's a queen? Okay.
If I waste
You're a
too much
queen.
time, she may grow impatient. I need to pay attention to the time limit.
Oh god, is it real time?
I must not be careless with my words. When my opponent becomes agitated or aggressive.
I told you I ain't talking, you're stubborn as a mule.
For example, during times like this, I should calmly wait and see how things play out. The moment my opponent shows an opening, I'll be able to strike. This is starting to sound like a fucking Danganronpa minigame.
Yeah.
First, I should ask her about her identity. Now, let us begin! Logic chess. Your occupation? First, could you tell me about your occupation?
No way. If I told you, then you might get the wrong idea.
I write pornography. The wrong idea, in other words, it's a job that you can't tell others about.
I never said that. I ain't some kind of suspicious person, like an imposter. I think you wait and see. I'm just your run-of-the-mill model citizen.
Please excuse my rudeness. I did not mean to offend you. I may not know the details of your job, but I'm sure that it is your reputable one.
Yeah, well... You might be giving me too much credit there. I ain't even done any major articles yet.
An article writing job? I heard you mention articles just now. Does your job involve writing articles by any chance?
This is so... Dang, Nav, I forgot you could explode. You could perform pawn explodey. That's the most dangerous move.
Yeah, it's PE.
Investigative reporter.
This move is called PE. It's where you slam your pawn as hard as you possibly. You grab your pawn and you hold it above the board, and then you drop it like a comet. And the way it spins, if it does a full rotation in the air and hits any pieces, those are counted as out. There was one time where someone chopped the pawn up into like 5 separate pieces.
The chess move I always do is I pick up my opponent's queen and shove it up my asshole, and then they don't have a queen anymore.
I do that, and then it also vibrates to tell me the.
It also vibrates to tell you the move to play. Bonafide up and come a news journalist.
I see. A reporter. She may already have some information about the case. This will be my next line of questioning. This is where the real battle begins. I'll need to draw out even more information from her.
Probably want to start with the first one, I think.
Were you present at the time of the incident?
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, how about some of that info you promised me?
No, ladies first, I insist.
I told you my trap sealed shut. You ain't getting my info that easily. Talker, I'll arrest you. This is my livelihood here. Please, I'm begging you.
If you stick your head in too deep, you may be putting yourself in danger.
I'm a pro, after all. A few gunshots don't scare me.
Oh, you heard gunshots, eh? I'll admit you're dedicated to your job, however, you still have much to learn. The fact that you heard the gunshots clearly means that you were present during the incident. You must have seen something.
Not Queen Rotatey. Busted again. I just happened to be here covering the speech, and that's when it all went south. That's all, I swear. I ain't saying another word.
So she was here to write an article about the speech. She should still have the material she gathered for her article. This could be a useful clue. You said that you are a reporter. Did you come here to gather news material?
I already told you that. If you want to know that bad, give me some info first.
No, you first. Show me what you've gathered. No, you.
Honest to Betsy, I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me try using that clue. You must still have the materials. Are you telling me that you came here to gather materials and you left empty-handed?
Well, horsey.
You should still have the materials you collected with you. Nightspin.
That's... Darn token, I'm a pro. I collect info with my own 2 feet. No, you don't. That's why I ain't giving it up without a fight.
As the prosecutor in charge of this case, I'm making a serious plea for your cooperation.
Don't you mess with me. I ain't handing it over, and that's final.
I'm
I
just
am
messing.
just messing with you.
Please
Please understand where I'm coming from, Mr. Prosecutor.
Please understand. Being a reporter is a tough job, isn't it?
Yeah, so you're finally getting it.
How has your job performance been?
Well, I'm always trying to be the best reporter I can be. This here tape recorder, I always carry it by my side.
Let me listen to that tape. I see.
Oh,
If you're trying to be the best reporter that you can be, then it would be unnatural for you not to have collected any news materials. You recorded it on your tape recorder, didn't you? The information regarding this case.
don't go on in. There goes my exclusive scoop.
Her bear trap closed and then reopened.
I didn't notice. That's right. I have it on my tape recorder. All the information I recorded for my articles right here.
Checkmate. Logic chess complete.
It's not even like it's chess themed, but it's just like a timed questioning.
I just like the idea that the chess pieces are fucking nuking themselves into the other one.
Yeah.
Which is great.
That's amazing, Mr. Prosecutor. Before I knew it, you had done me chattering like a chipmunk.
Also, can you imagine, like, fucking Edgeworth is so good at chess, he could just fling his pawns at her and, like, get her queen with his pawns and, like, a knight.
Yeah, and he can like fling them with his mind.
It's a fucking Stephen King character. we have on the tape recorder. If I listen to the tape, I should be able to determine the exact number of gunshots.
Fine, but I won't let you have it for free. Other than my mentor, you're the only person to push me. Oh, I bet the mentor's a lot of hurt. In other words, you're gonna be my second mentor. Yep, that's how it's gonna be.
I see. It's kind of like a second home, sir.
I thought he was gonna say a second homie. I don't know why. And I got one more request. 24-hour exclusive interview. Please, Mr. Prosecutor. This is my first and final request as your apprentice.
This is difficult to accept, but unless I agree to it, I won't be able to listen to the tape. 24 hours is out of the question, but I will grant you an interview after we solve this case of at least 5 minutes, but no more than 8.
9? What about being my second mentor?
Also out of the question. I don't want to deal with you.
Oh, don't be so ornery. Oh, well, I guess you take what you get. It's all for the sake of my new scoop and solving the murder of a president. Time to get the ball rolling. Let's begin our exclusive coverage.
It's not a murder yet. It's just an assassination attempt. Until he dies, it's not a murder.
That's true.
Well then, Miss Swift. I mean, I guess you could say murder attempt, but assassination
you know,
attempt, same thing.
That's actually an interesting point. So when Andrew Garfield, President Garfield, got shot, the murderer, like, he didn't kill him, actually. Like, the bullet, hit him, Right. But he was on the road to recovery. But there was just such terrible malpractice from the doctors that he got infected and died. And in the trial, the murderer was like, I did it, but really, wasn't it the doctors that killed him?
Who was the president that got accepted, went outside in a fucking snowstorm, and gave the speech?
I mean, I think, like, Roosevelt got shot before a speech?
Well, like, there was a president who got shot and did the rest of their speech with a bullet in them.
That's Roosevelt.
Yeah, because he's a fucking, like, lunatic. But there's also another president who was like, oh, I'm too stupid because it's fucking cold. And he gave himself, like, pneumonia or hypothermia or whatever and died.
Ah, nice.
That was one who was only, like, a president for, like, a fucking month. Which I thought was Garfield. Isn't Garfield the one who was only a president for, like, a month and a half or something like that?
I don't think so.
Well then, Miss Swift, please begin the playback of the tape recorder for me. Alright, just note that one of these is going to be the balloon. My dear friends, there's reason for my visit. A few days ago, a smuggling ring that has long plagued my nation was exposed and crushed. I see. This was the president's speech. The president passionately addressed the crowd. He's deflating the rumors flying around after a recent decline in his approval ratings. Oh,
This is my own commentary. I tried doing a special voice for it, and I tried the quick feeling of actually being there. According to the schedule, there's a meeting after this.
I also gave up on the voice after the first line because I didn't like it.
Seemed quite pleased with the Yatagarasu. Wait, is this still her?
Yeah.
Yatagarasu incident's been resolved. Well, of course. It's a great honor for us as well.
Whose voice is this?
Nope. Those from the folks standing in front of me. I reckon it was two older men. They kept on whispering to each other.
Boy, this is hard. Where have I heard this voice before?
It's mine! Oh, the gunshot's coming up.
This is the best part. You can actually hear the moment where his heart rips in half.
The president raises his fist in the air. The atmosphere is boiling to a fever pitch. And I pull out my gun.
And I shot him! Oh, you did you? Yeah, here it is right here. However, the battle's still not over. I declare here and now, the hammer of justice shall be brought down upon all evil.
Sounds like two. What in tarnation? Whoa.
So, first gunshot, and there was a balloon explosion.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
So there's two. So, did this fucking Lee Harvey Oswald hit, like, the balloon and the flag and the president?
I think so.
Nice. Dude, that president is made of rippled, like, bicep and muscle. How the fuck did it tear through that much shit? Maybe this is a pretty high-caliber pistol.
I mean, maybe it hit him last.
That's probably... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Nicole's tape recorder data jotted down to my organizer.
Robot repellent.
It seems that 2 shots were fired.
And what do you reckon?
It's quite simple, really. Using the bullet's trajectory, we can deduce its flight path. 2 shots were fired. 1 bullet hit the president. That means the other shot left a hole in the flag and punctured the balloon. Do you understand now? The location of the perpetrator who fired the gun. The bullet that struck both the flag and the balloon was fired from here.
The entrance.
Yeah. Because then he could bang, bang.
Take that!
Over here. That's right. The perpetrator definitely fired his gun from here. Except the health bar didn't disappear.
Is that
Oh
not right?
god, why did the health bar disappear?
Them bullets really hit their mark from there?
Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about here, pal. I'm sure he has amazing logic to back it up. And when it's all said and done, he'll show you another one of his brilliant deductions. I'm looking forward to it myself. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Do your thing. Wait a second. Let me think.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, don't push yourself too hard now.
This isn't the right spot.
Really?
2 shots were fired, I'm certain of it. If I follow the direct path of the bullets, the point where the 2 paths cross will reveal the location of the shooter.
I mean, it had to have, like... Hold up.
Here, maybe? Yeah.
Oh,
that would
maybe
also work.
maybe it's there.
Like the front of the crowd.
Oh, yeah, it would be, yeah. The diagonal doesn't line up from, like, the direct entrance.
Over here, that's
Nope.
right. Mr. Edgeworth, you okay?
I guess it could be anywhere on that line, right? Because, like, it could be... Yeah, it could be anywhere on that line. It could be, like, to the left or... Oh, well, it'd be to the left, because to the right would be in the water. So I guess it's
Like,
there.
way over here. By connecting the bullet marks on the flag and the balloon, we learned the bullet's trajectory. Alright, good enough. I guess that makes sense.
Oh,
So
I guess
it could have been, like, the front. Yeah,
But I guess
okay.
the podium might have gotten in the way or something.
Yeah, okay. It's likely the bullet was fired from the left side of the audience area. Just what I expect from Mr. Edgeworth, getting on the 3rd try. Shut the fuck up. Detective Gumshoe, I would like to investigate the left side of the audience area. Yes, sir. Wait, you mean we have to move all these people? Yes, there's no time. We could be losing vital evidence for every second we let slip by. You must hurry. Just shout fire. I'm sure that's the quickest way to get them all out of here. Okay, sir. Fire! Fire! Here, do I fire my gun too? Yes, at me. Yes, Mr. Gumshoe. Fire!
Fire! Bear trap, go! Mentor number 2! Hey, mentor number 2!
Miss Swift, I assume you are addressing me.
Of course, mentor number 2. This is my time to shine. I'm an expert at crowd dispersal. Light the torches, release the hounds, and run them down.
I appreciate your help, but please do not use those methods.
Bear
Also,
trap, go!
Please stop addressing me as your mentor. I never agreed to that position.
I hear ya. I'll try to keep that in mind, mentor. I mean, Mr. Prosecutor. Bear trap, go!
It's not a Pokemon.
There
Unless
should
it's
be an
Stunfist.
item and like, there should be an item in the Fire Emblem campaign. You just throw a bear trap at someone, a live bear trap.
That would definitely be a Sam item.
Yeah.
What the heck is that thing? Sam, that's a bear trap. I've never seen one of those before. It traps bears? Think of all the cool special moves we could learn. Mr. Edgeworth, we're ready to begin the investigation, sir. Miss Tift here was over at the crowd helping us round them all up, sir.
Hey, this ain't nothing compared to my first mentor's mob wrangling skills.
She seems to be used to this sort of thing. However, Miss Swift, all that running around seems to have caused your clothes to be covered with mud.
Oh, okay.
I'll take care of the cleaning bill if you like.
Yeah? Oh, you're talking about my parka? Don't you worry your fancy little head about it. It's reversible, so I can just flip around later and it's good as new, but then my body is okay.
That won't do much for the mud stains, though. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, let's restart the investigation, sir. Gumshoe's just like, oh, mine too! He flips it around, and it's his old costume.
He flips it around, there's like tons of like fucking like yogurt stains.
Yeah, yogurt stains. Well, I like when
Okay.
the crowd has made a mess of the crime scene. Hope some traces of the criminals are still left behind.
I hope that it's like immensely obvious as soon as we meet the killer.
It seems that the assassin is a big fan of Pepsi. Why do you say that, sir? Shut up. Hey,
Oh.
how's it going?
I hope he did it. It's a terrible incident indeed, Mr. Edgeworth.
Who is this man again?
I, Winston Payne, am willing to assist as a prosecutor.
He's a prosecutor? Why did you come here today? Smack.
I accompanied the chief prosecutor.
His voice sounds like the one that I heard on a tape earlier. Was he one of the men standing in front of Miss Swift? Where's the chief now?
The chief is a busy man. He had a special permission to leave the premises.
The chief called me here and then left by himself. I'm not completely satisfied with this. Sounds to me like he might have done it and just fucked off.
Wait, check her profile. I'm curious what it says.
Sure. Let me just save since I haven't done one of those yet. Oh boy, this one has a slow save. Alright. From chapter start. Nicole Swift. Porter cover in the president's welcoming event. Seeking a squib. Hey, buddy. You're with the television crew, are you not?
No, you can do it. I've done a lot of
Yeah, that's right, but... And you must have recorded the speech. I'd like to see the footage. Yeah, about that. That'll be difficult. What's that, pal? It's your duty as assistant to cooperate with the investigation.
I like how they don't say that shit to Nicole.
After the incident, the guests knocked over the TV camera in a panic. All the footage was lost. If there's any footage left, it could have been vital evidence. Yeah, it's too bad, sir. What was that? Nicole again?
Okay. Looks like you're in a jam, Mr. Edgeworth.
That voice.
Fucking told you.
It's on the top of the truck. Kay. Bye.
She had to
thank
run
God,
around.
yeah, she had to run around the partition.
Long time no see, Mr. Edgeworth, the hero of justice. Hasn't it been like a week, if not less time in canon? Kay Faraday is here to save the day.
Hero. I guess she wouldn't refer to herself as a heroine. So have you given up on this great thief business yet?
Maybe it's been longer. Nope, I haven't stopped. I'm just on vacation. I'm still in training to become the second Yatagarasu.
About 2 weeks ago, this girl
No,
became
it's
unloaded
2
one of my
weeks.
cases. Boy! Mysterious phantom thief, the Yatagarasu. Man, what a crazy fucking 3-week period Edgeworth has had.
Yeah.
Hey, Phoenix. Oh boy, you don't want to know what kind of month I had. Phoenix is like, yeah, I lost my badge. It's just like, motherfucker, I was like shot at. I had to argue with like the leader of a country. I assisted with the president's assassination attempt investigation. I fucking met Von Karma. That was crazy. I flashed back to the time where I first met Gumshoe. Some crazy shit, let me tell you. In case of the gentleman thief who steals the truth for the sake of justice. That girl's the successor to that great thief.
If you need to pick a lock or untie a rope, leave it to me. But since I'm still in training, I haven't actually stolen anything yet.
Okay, what are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious I'm here to kill the press? I wanted to join the festivities.
His hand is so big.
It's so big. It's so big.
His finger is bigger than the length of her arm.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess that's reasonable. From, like, there, though? Jesus Christ, Edgeworth. He could crush a watermelon with, like, one hand. She does seem to have a fondness for these kinds of events.
Afterwards, I thought I'd come meet up with you guys.
Well, we're glad to see you. You look like you've been doing well, pal.
It's been a while, Gummy. 2 weeks. I'm glad you're well, too.
Okay, you said earlier that you could help me out.
Please don't be surprised, Mr. Edgeworth. I took a photo that captures the exact moment of the crime.
I see. Could you show it to us at once?
The same as usual, I see. Can't you act even a little surprised? Yeah, that prosecutor's always in a sour mood. He even got annoyed when I called him a second mentor. Oh, by the way, I'm Nicole Swift, up-and-coming investigative reporter. Nice to meet you, Nicole. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth's really...
Enough idle chatter. Can you please just show us the photo?
Fine, here.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back from that one.
I'm also laughing
Why
at
is
like
he a
this-
Minecraft character?
I was gonna say the Minecraft guy. Straight up. It's not just like his hair, it's his fucking skull. This guy is a block skull.
Hello, this is my Roblox account. I have
I
some problems here.
I was born in a brick mold. Allie laughed.
There's also the fact that the guy on the right is the asshole with the fucking magnifying
Yeah,
glass.
look at me. Yeah. This photo I took right at the moment.
Why are they holding up briefcases that have nothing inside of them? Also, are you telling me that, like, the two bald guys that are sitting at the hood of the plane are these assholes? Because no, they aren't.
They got bald caps.
Yeah. So they could look the same, just like the characters from AI, the Somnium Files.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you read the line? I forget.
Yeah, I did,
Okay.
I did. It was awful. Everyone in the audience was running in panic.
It's because of the guy on the left.
Because of the guy.
This soda depicts the president's two bodyguards. What is this? Thank you, Kay. This will be a very important clue.
Oh, you got that sharp look in your eyes, just like that guy's head is sharp. Did you find something to
Fucking cut your finger on that. In this photo, there's a contradiction.
Damn right there is. This photo, I don't see nothing.
If you don't understand it, I'll show you.
Ew.
The scene captured in this photo and the evidence I have on hand. By comparing the two, I'll find the contradiction. It's time for my deductive skills to come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction.
Is it like... I mean, yeah. Is it that maybe the bullet seems to have come from the wrong direction?
I don't think so.
Because it looks like he's... Oh, well, you clicked it.
Oops.
I hit the deuce.
Oops. Okay. Then I present the evidence that contradicts the spot. But no, wait.
Wait, don't present the badge.
Possibly?
I mean, you have to do the you have to present something here because it's the tutorial. So
Yeah. This spot clearly contradicts the evidence.
why didn't it say Eureka if it was wrong?
Connection, but you still don't see? There's definitely a contradiction. Mr. Edgeworth, when you're wrong, you should just admit it. I couldn't have been wrong. Just wait, I'll show you proof. First, I have to find the spot that holds the
Can you check
contradiction.
the evidence?
No,
Nope.
I can't actually.
You picked it again.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Hold up.
Wait, is it just that spot? But
Is
it's
correct.
something else? Wait, check the news article. Hit
You haven't
check.
checked this yet.
I don't know. Maybe there's something weird about that. Maybe not. Are you like soft locked?
That would be really funny because I accidentally clicked it. Boy, that'd be stupid. Is it the fact that in the photo his left arm is rippling? Meanwhile here it's getting blocked by Blockhead?
Maybe. Yeah, it wouldn't be the flag stain. Oh wait, check the details of the tape recorder, I guess. Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, he's not raising his fist in the air.
Oh.
Well, I can't go over to it.
Well, try it. Just try it. It might work.
No, okay.
Okay, don't press any buttons when this like ends.
No, please. Please.
Just don't press anything while you take damage. Just do it very slowly. Alright, well, try presenting everything else.
Have I presented
which is the
this?
balloon. Wow, that's a very bad bug.
Have I presented the article yet? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Miss Swift, this newspaper contains a photograph of the president. So that means I guess I did have the correct area selected. I'd like you to compare it with the photo Kay took at the scene.
What do you mean? Oh.
That's right. There's something on the president's forehead that wasn't there before.
I thought, wait, that's not the bullet wound? Oh.
Is that a
I
mole?
thought that was the gunshot. Certainly looks like a red mole. I thought that was the gunshot.
I thought it was the guy. I guess there'd be more blood.
I guess also that he'd be declared dead already.
That's foolish. It's hard to believe that a mole would pop out of thin air like that. Maybe a bug bit him, sir.
That all? I thought you were onto something. It turns out it's just an itty-bitty bug bite. You were talking with such a serious look on your face, I was getting all excited.
The way to the truth always begins with small contradictions.
Ooh, that's a great way of putting it. I'll be using that for my article.
Nice. I guess. Fortunately, I lost a shit ton of health there that wasn't really necessary, but that's okay.
Fine.
I'll just, like, have to be badass.
Also, I will say, I Google searched Ace Attorney Investigation 2 softlock, and I saw there is a potential softlock near the end of Case 2. So,
Neat.
that's what to look out for. What's up?
Let's look at all the characters.
Well, I was reading her line.
Yeah. Kay Ferret. A day.
What do you think? It's just like a real hero, right?
Yes, a new truth has come to light thanks to you.
I'm trying to live up to the reputation as a second-generation Yatagarasu. Still, I hope to show you more of what I learned from my training.
You know, the first investigations took place over the course of the week. Just because this one starts 2 weeks later doesn't mean it could fall in line with, like, the other Ace Attorney games. Where
Yeah,
like, over the course of a year.
I hope that happens, honestly.
In regards to your training, please tell me what you didn't.
Don't worry, I didn't steal anything yet.
Maybe that's just like a joke that fucking Edgeworth gets all this shit accomplished in like 2 to 3 weeks because he has good
Oh,
time
but it takes
management.
Phoenix like a
Takes
year.
Phoenix like a fucking millennia to do anything.
Right.
It took him 7 years between one of his games. He's just living his
I'm
life.
still taking a break from being a great thief.
That's nice to hear.
I want to hurry up and fight for the truth, just like my father. But I'm still in training, and I haven't found any members to join me yet.
Yatagarasu, huh? She said that she wanted to recruit some girls to join her.
There just aren't that many girls out there who want to become a great thief. I mean, sign me the fuck up.
Well, I would hope not. That's very funny how she's specifically like, I just want a bunch of girls to join me.
This
Which, I
photo
mean,
of the president
valid.
and the president from the newspaper, no matter how you look at it, the red mole is a contradiction.
It's hard to believe that the red mole just appeared out of thin air.
I got it. Let me steal a line that you said earlier. The way to the truth always begins with small thefts.
That's not what I said at all.
Stealing is an art. I rearrange it to fit my style.
Her version seems to have lost the true essence of my words. Alright, let's talk to my
Edward's
part.
just, or do you think Gumshoe just rotate a little?
No, I did not notice anything. Those camera flashes have been blinding me all day, sir. The media and even the onlookers have been in a photo frenzy. This is a rare event for them. Just let them be. They're clearly taking pictures of you and me, Mr. Edgeworth. This is a violation of our publicity rights. I'm going to do something about it. Before I could stop him, he'd already run off, searching for cameras that took pictures of him and making the crowd angry in the process. This is a man who truly never betrays your expectations. You press the L button to look over your information you've collected so far, sir. By the way, Mr. Edgeworth, do you still remember my name? Of course I do. What are you talking about? The evidence and people related to the case are recorded in the organizer, sir. You can also use my profile to refresh your memory of me, sir. I'll try it out later by pressing the R button. Gumshoe. You took a couple seconds. I was just testing you. What? There's no point in just holding on to the evidence, sir. Evidence shouldn't be presented. Obviously. That's why each piece of evidence needs to be examined in greater detail, sir. Front to back, side to side, corner to corner, near or far, wherever you are. You have to put the evidence through the ringer. I agree with everything except that last statement. You risk damaging the evidence. Well, that's just a figure of speech. I wouldn't really put the evidence through a ringer. You can never tell with this man. Speaking of, what do you think about the Steel Samurai balloon? So many spin-offs in the Steel Samurai series, it's hard to keep track of all the characters. The Rupture balloon was made to resemble the original Steel Samurai. Everyone should know that much, at least. I didn't know that, sir. Besides, they all have two eyes, one nose, and one mouth. Every human has those exact same attributes as well. Well, humans don't have silver skin, though. I don't even know how to respond to them anymore. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth.
You should definitely present some shit to Kay while you're at it.
Yeah. And Nicole.
Yeah. Why not?
Hey, Kay. What's up? Here's my badge.
That's a really cool badge. It depicts a blazing sun on top of winter frost, right?
Yes, it symbolizes the severity of the criminal justice system.
My badge has symbols too. It symbolizes love and justice and peace and courage and honor and kindness.
What happened to truth?
I believe that even a great thief has rights. For example, we have the right to choose what we want to steal.
I guess she doesn't consider this valuable.
The Steel Samurai is cool, but I like the Jammin' Ninja best. Edward's like, take that fucking back. Armed with only a singing voice, he journeys his way through the warring Muromachi age. He's so awesome.
If I recall, the protagonist isn't your ordinary ninja.
That's right, he uses his ninja songs to propel himself towards stardom. Maybe I should give it a try as the singing great thief.
It would make her easier to catch. I guess I shouldn't stop her. Same junk.
A red mole, huh? I've got it. Looks like someone got out the good old Sharpie while the president was asleep.
Well then, this photo has no connection to our case.
No, there's definitely a connection. After all, I'm the one who stole the photo. I mean, took it.
Yeah, she took it by stealing. Can I present, like, characters? Is that a thing I can... Like, that changes every game, whether or not you're allowed to do that. No, I can't present characters.
Wait, hit the bumpers?
Nope.
No? Okay. Yeah, 'cause I think they started that in Ace Attorney 2, but yeah, it's not, like, in every game. I like her theme a lot, actually.
Did you come here to cover the welcoming event?
You betcha. I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
What time did the event start?
It started after the rain stopped pouring. It had been raining all morning long. The president's plane got here at 1:45 p.m. Then the president began his speech at around 2 p.m.
When did the shooting occur?
I reckon it happened sometime around 2:20 p.m.
So
Long
it occurred
ass
about
speech.
20 minutes after the speech began.
Yep, it was right then. Sent a gunshot ripped through the air. I don't know why my recording's only 30 seconds long. I guess I'm incompetent. And the poor old president collapsed on stage. And that's what went down on March 25th, 2:25 p.m. at Gourd Lake Park.
2:25 isn't Christmas. It's not even close.
It's not even almost Christmas.
What was that all of a sudden?
Oh, that? Oh, it's just recording some notes. It's for my report. If I think of something good, I take note of it right away.
I just reach my arm back like this and press the start.
Yeah. It ain't often you get the chance to cover a presidential assassination. Gotta make it dramatic and heart-wrenching.
She's literally slamming her elbow into it.
I'm gonna write me one action-packed article.
The president actually collapsed on stage. Bodyguards exploded a month
I'm sorry, hold on, don't hit A. Just the music with, like, this dialogue about, like, a guy getting shot.
Yeah, that's right.
Like...
That's Ace Attorney in a nutshell.
Y'all have to pardon my embellishments. Sometimes I get a little carried away.
Seems that it would be best if I took this woman's testimony with a grain of salt.
Well, now, I guess you could call me a reporter. It sure sounds different when somebody else calls you that. Reporter Nicole Swift. Yep, it's got a nice ring to it.
Just to be clear, you are an actual reporter, correct?
In training.
How many articles have you written so far? Why is literally every single woman in this series in training? Maya, you, Kay, the other girl whose name escapes me at the moment.
What?
The forensics girl.
Oh, Emma Skye.
Yeah, Emma
Well,
Skye.
at least she gets out of training and Spiritus. And Trissy is just good at what she does already.
There are just like so many girls in training in this series.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of them do get out of it eventually because it's just been so many years. Like Maya's now a practiced medium.
Yeah.
If we'd ever see Kay outside of these spin-offs, maybe
Good
she's
one.
in fucking jail. I don't know.
Oh, you mean like actual published works? Not at the moment.
Yet, you still call yourself a reporter.
Well, this case is gonna put me in the spotlight. I done captured the whole entire speech perfectly. No bloopers at all. With this mic, and this tape recorder, and this bear trap. I'm gonna be a shining star in the broadcast world, just like my mentor. Finally we get the answer.
Who the hell is your mentor?
So, Mr. Prosecutor, how do you know my mentor?
You're the one who brought up the subject.
I may or may not have said something like that.
As a reporter, you should take responsibility for your words.
But my mentor always tells me, a reporter should always leak information freely.
What the public nuisance?
She told me that when she gave me this here tape recorder. Get out there and record all the scandalous scoops you can get.
So you create smoke where there's no fire. I'm amazed you call yourself a reporter.
I don't start the fires. I just fan out the smoke as far and wide as I can.
Isn't that what I just said? A lot of heart.
Yeah.
Probably.
This here's the famous... Why ain't you wearing it? Oh, why ain't you wearing it?
It's just not my custom.
I see them attorneys wearing them all the time. What do you have to say about that?
No comment.
The difference between public prosecutors and private attorneys becomes clear as day.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't fabricate such false comments.
I can't believe I got this scoop because of this here article. The newspaper sure is amazing.
You came out here because you read this article.
That's right. I started preparing for this 2 days ago.
So the news media gets its news from the other outlets now.
Say what you will, but I'm working my tail off here. Of course, it'd be a different story if Mr. Prosecutor would actually cooperate with me.
What a shameless reporter. Wrong button.
At that moment, the prosecutor presents his evidence, a faintly shining. What did you just show me?
Never mind. Looks like she doesn't know anything about it. Not a fan of the Steel Samurai.
Speaking of which, you ain't given me my interview yet. Well, let's begin. What's your favorite food, Mr. Prosecutor?
It's tea, pal. He even has his own blend in the office.
Oh, ho, ho, Mr. Prosecutor's quite the bourgeoisie, huh? Or bourgeois.
Who are you calling bourgeoisie? Why are you answering our questions, detective? We call him Borgiois. It's alright, sir. I know pretty much all there is to know about you.
Ooh, what else can you tell me? Tell me about his
It's
boyfriend.
dangerous to leave these two alone. Oh, well, that would be Mr. Feet.
And that moment, the
Nothing.
Well, that's an amateur for you. A news photo ain't supposed to be a commemorative photo.
No, it actually is a commemorative photo.
Even so, a photo needs to be more dramatic. The president's been struck down by the assassin's bullet. It's terrible. The crowd's in chaos.
I'll ask you one more time, patting her entire hand with his enormous finger.
Yeah.
Did you really see the president go down?
You're a stubborn one, ain't ya? That was just an example. He didn't really go down.
Stop talking in such a confusing manner.
It's funny because, like, your face is normal sized, but your hand is just like...
The only
Holy
thing I can
fuzzy.
think possible is that he's pointing towards the screen.
Yeah. I mean, I think we talked about that during the first playthrough, but it's still weird.
It's very fucking weird.
Y'all need to go through the garbage? You, prosecutors got a tough job.
Detective Gumshoe. Or worse, sir.
So it's the detective's job to go through the trash. Prosecutors don't want to dirty their hands.
Let's see. Hope I find something good. The detective seems to be a little too eager about searching through the
Oh, no.
trash. This is
Oh, wait, that's you.
a winning popsicle stick. Detective! Sorry, sir. Let's see. Something related to the case. Look what I found, sir. Yes, good work. Let's have a closer look. I need to view this object from various angles to uncover the truth hidden within. You could just, pull it open, sir. No, shut up. Yes, sir, just give me the word and I'll spin the evidence around and around. Hold the R button and use the D-pad to rotate the object to a desired viewing angle.
I love the implication that Gumshoe's just holding it and just being like, yeah, I'll rotate it in front of your face and move it closer to your face if you want.
He has enormous hands. It's very difficult for him to hold things properly.
Yeah.
If you want to zoom in or zoom out, I'll move the evidence for you, sir. Press the X button to zoom in and the Y button to zoom out. Investigate every fine detail. If you find something suspicious, please let us know immediately, sir. Move the cursor to a spot of interest and press the A button to investigate it. Alright, let's give it a try. I mean, just like, there's the gun, by the way. It's a document of some sort. Let's see.
Chess pieces again.
President's security detail. Here's the plans for the president's security, sir.
Me when I commit a murder. Alright, let me leave my murder bag in the trash can where I committed the murder.
See, this is how we would know if Emily ever killed the fucking president. It's because that she'd, list all her plans with fucking chess.
No, I wouldn't. I'd do it with, Undertale characters.
The Flowies are here.
Yeah.
This is when we're going to hit him. Big Asgore. Gotta watch out for the... What's the mermaid's name?
Mermaid.
Yeah, the mermaid you run into in,
Chiron?
Waterfall. Yeah, the Chiron.
Yeah.
Bodyguard's names are written on here, too. Rukin Knightley.
Nightly. Oh, that's why he's got a microhead. And I guess that guy has a neck brace so that when his head's at that angle, he looks like a horse. That's so unnecessary.
Don't rooks have, a flat, a circular? God, that's so dumb.
They do. I mean, it depends, I guess, on the chess set, but generally, yeah, they have a circular base and a square top. Actually, no. Sometimes the top is circular too.
Yeah. I'm more used to the circular rook.
I guess it's like because if you do 2D chess, right? Because you see how they drew it there. That's very square-like.
The bodyguards are not from the Republic of Zengfa.
It seems that the president hired a local security firm for whatever goddamn fucking reason.
Why didn't he use the police force of Zengfa?
You want to know the reason? That's another big scoop.
Do you know something about it?
I was just at the Zengfa embassy the other day fixing to get me some news material. That's when I heard... It sounds like the president's got plenty of enemies. I mean, obviously, someone tried to fucking kill him. He also don't get along too well with the top brass of the Zengfa police.
I see. He doesn't even trust the people of his own country. Great president.
And he went, this is the time to go do a foreign diplomatic mission.
Like, where the fuck even are the gates of security? Like, yeah, there's a security detail. But was there, like, a metal detection to get in here?
In the night.
This could be related to the assassination attempt. You should just add a character called, like, Bishop. They just have, like, a really pointy head.
I mean,
It's just a triangle.
I think I named a Eurom's character Bishop, but they don't. There wasn't a chess meme. It was just like, the word.
To be fair, what's her name? The stupid bitch. It does kind of look like a queen on like a card.
From what?
The revolting woman with the lust staff.
Oh, yeah.
I forget her name because she's unimportant. It was just a joke character. Why would this document be in the bag? That is strange indeed. It concerns the safety of the president. Normally, it would be under tight security. This bag? Something else in it, sir. Alright, look at that. It's a fucking gun. Bang. This is... It's a gun, sir. Mr. Edgeworth. Could this bag have belonged to the... Indeed, it is possible that the assassin may have thrown it away. It's a revolver. For something like this to appear in a place like this. A gun that is prohibited in this country. Is there a gun that's not prohibited in this country?
I mean, you can handcraft a Shinzo Abe killer in your fucking apartment, apparently.
Well, that's prohibited, too. Is this the work of a professional assassin? Must use that document to carry out the crime, sir. This revolver. I'll need to take a closer look at
Your
it.
points at his head.
I mean, you got it, right?
Yeah. Here, rotate it.
Wait, it's R, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Now, Gumshoe, let me teach you a lesson about gun safety.
Yeah. Anyway, the more important part is examining how many of the bullets have been fired.
my interview.
2 of them have been fired, so we were correct. This gun fired 2 bullets. That matches the number of gunshots heard. This must be the murder weapon, sir.
Fingerprints?
Bang! This would be the grip. I've held the grip of several guns in the past, but... never been a very pleasant feeling.
Probably not. The scope, maybe?
Gun fired 2 bullets. Matches the number of gunshots heard. Okay. Same shit.
You can zoom out.
The fuck was that? Laser pointer?
Like a laser sight, yeah. That's what the red dot was.
This is a laser pointer. It's an implement you attach to a gun to help you aim with a laser, sir. Just press here and... Oh, it's firing a red laser, sir. It's like pointing into the crowd. They're like, ah!
Yeah.
Did the assassin use this laser pointer to target the president? Still, there's something else about that laser pointer. I think it's a good time to go over the pieces of information I have collected. This bag has provided us with lots of useful evidence. Dumpster diving really paid off, sir. Good work, detective. I have one more request. Please tell the forensic team to check the gun in the bag for fingerprints. Yes, sir.
Moonwalk slide.
If we can obtain fingerprints, it would be a huge breakthrough in our investigation. Whoa!
What do you mean? You got the results back?
Got the results back, sir. That was fast. Of course. I made them double time it. That's not double time. That's like quadruple time.
I'm glad they don't care anymore.
Unfortunately, we couldn't find any fingerprints. That's why I don't care. No one leaves fingerprints behind anymore. They found my fingerprints because we were fondling the gun, sir. Are you certain you did a thorough search? Yeah, they found your fingerprints, and one of them just, well, they've been blushing for about an hour, sir.
Because those hands are so
Of course, they combed every inch. We even took out the bolts and examined them, sir.
Imagine having one of Edgeworth's pointer fingers rest on your face, and it goes from like the bottom of your chin to the top of your forehead.
It's just like, Jesus Christ. His hands are fucking huge.
You see how they rotated as soon as like it loaded?
Yeah.
That's what I was like talking about earlier.
I love how Payne's just smiling back there. Anyway.
They don't know I did it.
They don't know. That's why Payne doesn't appear in any of the future games.
Yeah. Except he does, I think.
And the laser pointer. I've solved the mystery of the red mole. You mean it's not a bug bite, sir? It's nothing like a bug bite or an itchy rash. I guess we should have guessed that that's what it was.
Yeah.
This is the light from a laser pointer. I mean, a gun was aimed at the president's forehead. These fucking idiots are looking in the complete opposite direction, which probably means they're in on it.
Yeah.
And right after that, the second gunshot was heard. That's certainly more than just an itch, sir. Indeed. I'm concerned for the president's well-being.
Yeah, I would be too. He got fucking shot. Like, obviously they were trying to kill him.
It's become more and more likely that the gun was the weapon used in the attack. Why the criminals use a laser pointer, sir?
That's right. They would have had a beam of light shining from their hands. Pew, 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 pew. Way too conspicuous.
If you follow the path of the laser, you'll find out who fired the shot. It's not good at all.
Oh yeah, I also took some other photos. I don't know why I didn't show them to you yet. Maybe the light from the laser pointer was captured on those.
It's a long shot, but there might be a chance. Okay, could you show us the photos?
Coming right up. Firstly, the photo from before the incident. Oh, that's so cute!
It's posing like a rock. He's pointing at Payne!
Wait, hold on, huh?
Look at the...
Oh, yeah.
Look, it's pointing at Payne!
Yeah.
I'll take him out, finally. Your face is taking out most of the frame.
I wanted to get a two-shot of me and the president, but instead we got a two-shot that killed him. This was taken a little before the gunshot.
He got two-tapped.
And here's the one I showed you before. This was right after the first gunshot.
And this is the one after the crowd was running in panic. And she's also doing the smiling.
It's like a gunshot right now. I wouldn't put it past him. And then... No.
This is some guy's ass. What's this? You really can't see much of the fucking anything.
After that last photo, one of the running guests knocked me down. It looks like the shutter clicked just then.
Doesn't look too helpful, pal.
But it looked like they're carrying a bag, which might have been the murder bag. Well, those were all the photos I took.
More impressingly, the guy wearing the red cloak, who was obviously the shooter, was also in that scene, behind the guy.
Oh, I didn't see the red cloak guy.
Yeah. Here, I'll show you. Alright, where's the series of photos? Alright. So, right down there is the guy with the red cloak, pointing at Payne.
Like yeah, uh-huh.
And there he is again.
Ah, I see.
I just kind of want to Photoshop Kay's face over top like a bunch of really horrible shit. Would that be easy to do? Let's take a look.
Yeah, here.
Yes, that would be. That'd be very easy to do. You'd have to crop it.
Hold up, stay on this for a second. Okay, hold on.
I just want like the picture of Kiara crying.
Here, you can close this now. I got it. I got it.
Nice. They're gonna force me to examine it. Yeah, before the incident, first and foremost. Where can the light from the laser pointer be seen? It's literally right there.
Take that.
I found it. What? Look just in front of this person in the red hood.
Ah, there.
You think he would have maybe not turned on the laser pointer until he was ready?
Yeah.
And also, the 8th gym leader from the 4th Pokemon game behind there probably could have said something. Guess he's too busy being depressed that none of the challengers are challenging him. Him and his fucking octillery for the lightning gym.
Why don't they want to fight the electric gym?
Yes, it's probably the light from the laser pointer. Then, that's the red hooded person. Would be the assassin.
We did it. It's all thanks to me, right?
Right. As expected of the great thief that's stolen the truth. Perhaps the criminal can also be seen in the other photos. Let me examine these photos one more time. Investigate which photo after.
Take that.
Ah, there.
The red-hooded assassin. Looks like they're escaping in a panic, sir. You can see the direction they ran in.
Ah, the samurai dog banner.
Right. The assassin escaped towards the right side of the audience area. Detective Gumshoe? Got it, sir. We'll investigate the right side of the audience area. I'm counting on you. There he is! Well, that was a quick case. Okay. The red-hooded assassin. Since the park was sealed off, there's nowhere they could have run to. If we follow their trail, we'll definitely catch them. There was the umbrella that was knocked down. Now then, let's continue with the investigation.
We'll definitely find some traces of the assassin.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. There's my speed up button. Yes, sir. Notice anything? At the crime scene, there will be some spots that need further investigation, sir. You can examine these spots in greater detail. However, sometimes simply examining them may not move the investigation along. Yes, sir. There's a difference between the crime scene and what's in your organizer. It's time for your deduction to come into play. Present evidence to point out the contradiction, sir. Press the X button to present evidence. That's how I begin my deductive reasoning. In doing so, the truth will naturally reveal itself. Red Hood will really stand out, sir. It's almost like he's asking to be arrested. No, that's not enough. I need to search for additional identifying factors. In other words, there'd be a huge backlash. Can't arrest someone just for wearing a red hood. Detective, you've been watching too much. Kids Masterpiece Theater, sir. I like the quizzes at the end of the show. Now then, getting back to the trail of the assassin. Oh, don't ignore me, sir. Here's a gun, sir. A revolver, huh? It's a nice gun, sir. Don't you also use a revolver, detective? Spin the cylinder and blowing smoke from the barrel. It's every man's dream. Isn't that right, sir? You've been watching too many detective dramas. Nah, I don't know anything about that. Anything about the camera data? God, we can meet up again. It's gonna get lively around here once more, sir. You're mistaking lively with noisy. You're such a shy guy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's okay, sir. Nobody will laugh to see you're happy to see her again. It's not that I'm not happy. It's a complicated feeling in many ways. Soon, Edgeworth. What's up?
What's up? I believe that even a great thief has rights. Blah, blah, blah.
She doesn't care about her own camera data.
Yeah, that's right.
She has nothing to say about the gun. Or the security plans. Nothing. President Huang.
President Ohang's got lots of enemies both inside and outside his country. If it ain't a question of whether or not someone would shoot him, but where someone would shoot him.
Don't tell me that you came here hoping for him to get shot.
Of course not. The president's an important person, right?
I mean, who would go to a hockey game just to watch them get into fights? Not me.
So I reckon if I came here, I'd get myself a little scoop.
Covering the president's visit isn't much of a scoop, is it?
Ooh, yeah, just don't get it, Mr. Prosecutor.
I just wish that whenever, like, you could present guns, every time where it wasn't important, it'd just be you pointing the gun at them, and they'd be like, no, wait! They'd have, like, a funny response. The flag from the shooting booth is lying on the ground. The crowd probably knocked it over. Judging from all the footprints on the flag, there must have been quite a... Could you imagine going to a presidential, like, meeting or congressional, and there's just a set-up carnival fair target practice? I feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect. You know where you can buy these flags, sir? Why do you want to know? Are you going to write gumshoe on the flag and carry it around with you? How'd you know, sir? Don't tell me. Mr. Edgeworth, did you read my mind, sir? I meant as a joke, though. For him to actually have thought that. There are toy rifles lined up here neatly on top of the counter. I'm just a little bit bothered by that. No, it's a shooting booth, sir. I hate to brag, but I'm actually pretty good at these. But you said that you weren't good with guns. It's not that I'm not good with them. I just, you know, don't like guns, sir. Normally, that's what you would call not being good with guns. I want to rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and cranny.
Say the line, Bart.
I can see the sky reflected in this puddle. After the rain stopped. Is that a haiku, sir? You're quite a poet, Mr. Edgeworth. That was not my intention. Well then, how would you describe it? How's this, sir? The rain leaves behind a puddle. Just like Mr. Edgeworth, logic leaves me in a muddle. Not bad for a poet. Not good for a detective. It is a cheap-looking food stall made out of plywood. They're selling samurai dogs. Mr. Edgeworth, I've got $2, sir. Am I imagining things, or are you suggesting we take a snack break during our investigation? Of course not, sir. I just knew I could help with our investigation. I'll buy you a box when we're finished with the investigation. Yes, Mom. I'm sorry, sir. What? What's that look on your face? Is there a problem? No. Oh, that was just unexpected, sir. Oh, found it. There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, please check underneath the food stall. Something stuck down here. Let's see. Alright. Now here's the thing. If you're telling me that there is absolutely no fucking fingerprints on this thing, you're out of your goddamn mind. There's a red raincoat, could this be?
That's the assassins.
Appears like he got rid of his raincoat before he ran away. This is... It's a red button, sir. Could this be... This could be related to the person in the red hood. There's nothing of interest here. I literally clicked on the fucking hood. They're selling cherry samurai dogs. I don't believe I've ever had a cherry dog. Always wondered, what do cherry dogs taste like, sir? They use cherries instead of a hot dog, so it probably tastes like cherries. Why do they call it a cherry dog if there's no hot dog in it, sir? You have a point. Truth about cherry dogs remains a mystery, sir. Speaking of mysteries, let's see what this big template has led to. So the guy got shot. She did, but then we joked about editing over some fucked up shit. Yeah, that's good. He used to know a little. Oh no. What's the burning arch one?
It's just some house.
Okay. Yeah, okay. This is good. Well done. Alright, anything else to examine? Not you. It's a hand from the Steel Samurai balloon. Or rather, it's a fan. Mr. Edgeworth, this could be a dying message, sir. That's nonsense. The president isn't dead. No, I meant from the Steel Samurai. Could have left one behind. This is not detective. The Steel Samurai is a balloon. You said it before yourself, sir. Every piece of evidence has a story to tell, sir. I'm certain that the Steel Samurai has one to tell, too. That wasn't what I meant. In any case, there's no new information here.
I think this is about a good time to stop for the night.
Probably. See if I can do anything with this red button.
I don't think so.
Not yet. Anything with the organizer? Because we have the jacket. Here you go, Gumshoe. You want to look at the? You want to look at this? Red raincoat style. Red raincoat style. Wait.
Is this a Gangnam Style joke?
Red raincoat style. Or maybe it's...
It's the exact pacing of...
What was that all of a sudden? Why are you singing that weird song? But this was 2011. The song didn't come out in 2011, did it? Alright, now I'm curious. Gangnam Style.
Well, this is also a fan translation.
Release date. Oh god. 2012.
But this fan translation could have come out later and added that.
Yeah, he sings a song that's like traditionally Japanese, but instead they translate it to Gangnam Style. It's a catchy song I heard on the internet. Seeing the red raincoat reminded me of it, sir. Okay.
Yeah!
Sexy raincoat. Red raincoat style.
That's what we needed to end off the night, I think.
And now he's doing a strange...
I really want to know what that was in the original Japanese.
I'm curious too. Hopefully there's not too, like, those jokes are great when they're in, like, moderation, but when they're like, oh god.
It's the dance comment that got me.
Now he's doing a weird dance.
It's like a potential murder that happening, just fucking sitting there.
Okay. Good start.
Yeah.
Game's funny so far.
Good yeah. So we got the guy who was born in a block mold and Gangnam Style. Good
Yeah, the peak of comedy.
Peak of comedy.
K posing before disasters.
Yeah, that as well.
Taking selfies.
That's a good third.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. I'll remember this, and I'm sure you will as well.
Yeah, never forget.
Never forget the game where they take pictures in front of